They went home satisfied. Because he said that way. But he told his disciples, he said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get in the boat and go to the other side.
All right.
And they take Jesus at his word. What does Jesus do? He goes up into the mountain to pray. And that's a word for us. He goes up to have prayer. He goes up, then he goes down, but his conversation is up. He has prayer. Nothing wrong because your prayer hour, your prayer time, you don't need to go running to the closet because your closet can be outside. Amen. Your war room can be at the stop sign. Wherever you need to talk to him is where you need to talk to him. So the disciples take him at his word. Let me say that again. The disciples take him at his word. And every storm that you encounter in your life, it will be some storms that you create yourself. But can I just stick this bug in here? But there's some storms that you will create that not only will be created by you, but even when you follow Jesus' instructions, you're going to still encounter some storms. Let me say that again. Because people have always told you that when you become a Christian, you ain't going to have no problems. You're going to have some problems.
Yes. Amen.
That's why he gave you the word.
They find themselves a considerable distance from the land in the boat following Jesus' instructions. Can I just leave this with you also? That even though you are a considerable distance from where you started, you're never too far from him. Because I always understand he is omnipresent. He's at the place where you started, and he's at the place where you're going to arrive before you get there. Jesus sees that they are in trouble out on the water. He leaves from the evening. He locates them in the fourth watch. There are four watches: the evening watch, the midnight watch, the cock crowing watch, and the morning. Jesus shows up around 3 or 6 o'clock in the morning. That's just a word to you that he might not, Dr. People say, he may not be there on your time. Somebody don't lie. But he is an on-time God. If you believe that, let me hear you say, yes, he is. Yes, he is. May not show up in the evening of your experience. He may not show up at the midnight, but he'll show up so that you can have a good morning. He shows up at the experience. In a few more minutes. I'm just trying to work it to condense it. I'm not going to give you the long version of it. But he shows up at the experience while the disciples are in the midst of the storm. Yes, sir. And Jesus decides that I don't really need a ship. He said because, and you know, people get excited about the fact that they see Jesus walking on the water. They say, Jesus walking on the water. Well, you know, I'm kind of mature in the faith. And it really doesn't really amaze me because he is God. That's right. That's right.
All right. All right.
He comes walking on the water. His disciples look out. They said, it's a ghost. It's a spirit. Now understand something. When you get in trouble, you never have to go find him. He'll find you. comes walking on the water. And Peter, that's the first one I want to leave you with. If you're going to be a good water walker, is the first thing you got to come to the point to trust him in his word. Because Peter said, I'm not clear about who you are. I'm not clear about the trial. But Lord, I know that it is you. Just be the word.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me, get out the boat and come on where you are. Because Peter said, Peter functions on the if basis. He says, if it be you.
Come on now. Come on now.
He said, I'm sure. But I know that if you speak, I know your voice. Jesus come walking on the water. He said, oh, it is I. Wait for a minute. What does I mean? He said, if you need some bread, he said, I am. He said, if you're thirsty, he said, I am. He said, if you're looking for a shepherd, he said, I am. He said, when you get done at the cemetery and you said, you put clothes on it, he said, I want you to know I am the resurrection. Yes, I am. So I got to trust him in his word. Even some days when life is cloudy, even when I can see, when it feels like I'm not sure, the fact of it is, Lord, just give me a word. Just speak to me. What Peter said, just tell me, tell me. Tell me to get out of the boat. Jesus says,
All right.
Jesus says, somebody needs to know me today.
Come on.
Because you think your security in life is your money.
Well.
But your money will run out. You think that your health, but your health, you might have started out with a figure 8, but let time keep going. You might have started out with an afro, but let time keep going. And you will start looking like me.
I don't want to go that route.
Trust his word. Even when things are cloudy, even when things don't look good, even when there's uncertainty in our life, even when I'm unsure, and just say, if it is you, just tell me. Don't ask me to come. Don't give me a choice. Tell me to come. Because you know I have to start analyzing the situation. But if you tell me to come and get on the water, you know what, my brothers and sisters, when you take him at his word, the Bible said that the wind was beating up against the ship. The disciples were in the ship, but the wind was beating up against the ship. The disciples were in the ship, but the wind was beating up against the ship. I hope you get this. The fact of it is, no matter what the devil brings to you, he can't touch the treasure that's in you. All he can do is blow the wind on what you're going. Tell somebody, ain't nothing but the wind. Nothing but the wind. I told you about the little girl before when she was growing up in Sunday school. In Sunday school, teacher taught her that when it's storming outside and it's thundering, she said, all that is just God just taking a picture of you. So my mother told her, don't you ever go outside when it's storming and when it's thundering. And the girl said, I'm going outside. She went outside, came back in the house. Her mother said, didn't I tell you? She said, well, my Sunday school teacher taught me that when you go out and it's thundering, God is taking a picture. And I wanted God to take a picture of me while I was 15 in the storm.
Come on, Reverend.
First one, get out of this side.
That was good. That was good.
You told me I'm extending my privileges. I'm going to share one more point with God said. Peter gets in this situation. He's out on the water. He's walking with Jesus and loses his focus. Peter begins sinking, but he had not sunk. Sometimes the devil will make you feel like you're going down, but always remember that just because you're going down, it don't mean you're going under. Watch this. He's singing. He's going through the experience of singing, and what Peter does is he does something instant. Peter said, Lord, save me. But watch this. Peter doesn't grab his hand, the Lord grabs me. Because when it looks like things are going bad in your life, you don't have to try to find his hand, he'll find you. And in the fall season, I like to watch football. And I was watching the game, and the quarterback, you have the offensive line, you have the quarterback, and you have these running backs, and the quarterback decided that he was going to have a pass play. So the quarterback comes back to throw the ball. The defense is coming at the quarterback. He starts feeling the pressure, and then he takes the ball and he throws it. And the receiver catches the ball and scores a touchdown. Well, because the quarterback was feeling the pressure, the quarterback could have decided, I'll just keep the ball and possibly suffer being sacked or possibly losing yardage or possibly getting injured. But the quarterback